You there. Welcome back to Hopped Up Beer Review. Today, we're going to be trying Black Butte Porter from Deschutes Brewing Company out of Bend, Oregon. Thanks for joining us. Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing. We're back to do that once again. I've got Andy in the attic and Jay. I am Ben. What are we drinking today?
Black Butte.
Ben's favorite.
Porter from Deschutes.
Black Butte.
Oh, mine's open. Sorry. Man, you've had a lot of this recently, right?
I have. As I alluded to in the intro, I did have a keg of this.
Yep.
And as any good homeowner with a keg likes to do, you got to have the tap handle to match.
There you go.
So, I had to get this.
It's sharp.
Yeah. So we've gotten a lot of Deschutes here of late, so that's why we're doing a lot of Deschutes on the show, as we've talked about before. Don't know how long we're going to have it, so I tend to buy it when we can get it.
Their distribution got a little more distributed.
Yep. So,
cheers.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mates.
So it's probably obvious from the fact that I bought a keg of it. I don't hate it. It's not going to be a beer.
So you drank it at the keg house, right? Or at the tap room, the bottle shop?
Yeah. We got a couple places here locally that you can go and get beer on draft, and got a bottle shop where you can pick up some onesies and whatnot. So I'd actually gotten in a can and drank it on draft, and then decided to get a keg of it. We've talked about this a little bit. I like to typically have a light and a dark. I like to have a porter or a stout on draft, since I do have two taps. So yeah, this would seem like a good candidate to have 41 pints of.
All right, let's talk about Black Butte Porter.
All right.
This is 5.5%, 30 IBUs. It's notes of rich chocolate and coffee, creamy with a roasted finish. Yeah, let it swirl in the mouth at a moment. Maybe you get that creaminess. It uses Cascade and Tettnang hops. And for malts, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2-row malt, chocolate malt, wheat, crystal malt, and carapils. This is the very first beer released by Deschutes Brewery. It's the Black Butte Porter, the one that started it all.
Interesting that they would start with a porter. Wow.
Yeah, a lot of places start with some type of lager, like a
lager or Pilsner or
Blondel,
something. Yeah, that's a challenge to start with a porter.
It is named for the Black Butte. It is an extinct stratovolcano in Oregon, and it is part of the Deschutes National Forest. Deschutes Brewery, this is fourth. I swear this has got to be the fourth. Out of Bend, Oregon. It's a regional brewery founded in 1988. Deschutes is French, means the falls. This might be our third. We did fresh squeezed IPA, the first, and fresh haze. So go back and look at fresh squeezed IPA. That was our first one, and you'll get a more elaborate history of Deschutes Brewery. which is named after the Deschutes River. They also have a pub in Portland, but the main headquarters is in Bend, Oregon. They also have an East Coast production facility in Roanoke, Virginia.
Yeah, this would be our fourth.
Fourth.
So we've done the Symphonic Chronic, the Fresh Aged,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
Fresh Squeezed. So
Yeah.
That's old Atticus is drinking on the Symphonic Chronic. I
the
forgot.
big one, the big
The
boy.
tall boy.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is our
Okay.
fourth.
All right. Who has had this one before?
I have not, but I think you have.
I have.
He's had a belly full of it.
Yes.
Nothing else to expand upon, Andy? Is that?
I got nothing.
It's all right.
All right. Jay, what do you think?
I can understand why you would put this as your keg beer. We talk about that a lot, when we go through some of these and say this would be a perfect keg beer. I mean, it's not an extreme ABV. It's got great flavor. To me, I would not get it on a keg, but you could all day long. Just because it has the coffee flavors in there. It's a balance between the coffee and the chocolate to me in some regard. But it's very well balanced. It's not overpowering. And it's not one that you're going to walk away and feel it's too heavy. I mean, yes, it's a porter, but it's not an extreme heavy porter. It's a little, I wouldn't say it's thin. It's even, balanced. It's the best word for it. I'm going to go with the 7.5, just because, you guys know how I am with coffee, and I do pick up a little more coffee in this one than some of the others. But I really like the Deschutes and enjoy their beer.
All right, Andy. I love it when I've had a keg of a beer and I can make you guys go first. It's just a great feeling.
Well, there's something to say. You've had a keg of this beer. I mean,
Right, exactly.
Come on. I mean, that's pretty impressive, man.
I got to think. I've in most cases, if I've had a keg of the beer, there's probably few beers that you guys have had more than I've had if I've had a keg of it. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, meaning if I've had a keg of this, I probably have more of it than you had. In most cases, I'm sure there's some beers, but the type of beers that I buy for keg beer are not the kind of beers that you're going to have over and over. For example, Jay, right? I mean, I'm not.
Well, you know me. I'm a one-off type guy, so
yeah,
it's hard for me to ever get up to that. But you can't beat me on the Bush Apple, right?
That's right. I haven't had a keg of that, and I don't plan to get one. So,
I thought we knew you, Jay.
Yeah, no.
I'll let you win that one.
Yeah, no, that's all right. You guys can have that one.
Andy, what you think?
I really like it. It is a quality porter. It's complete. It's got the roasted coffee, but it's not too strong. It's that rich chocolate, as it said, like a dark chocolate, almost like a baker's. A little bitterness adds a little bit of that, but then like I said, if you hold it in, you swirl it a little bit, you get that little creamy finish. I think it's great. I would drink it again. I see exactly why you got a keg of this. Pour it, let it sit for a minute or two, warm up. It'll release all the notes. 8.0. It's really good.
All right. Yeah. So, hey, if you didn't know already, I had a keg of this. So I think,
Are you
both of you, maybe. Both of you guys have kind of hit the nail on the head here. It's a very, I think, well balanced beer. You do get the coffee, you do get the chocolate. They meet in the middle. It's not too heavy, it's not too thin. It's just it kind of, if you had one of those Venn diagrams, it would end up like right in the middle, I think.
As Andy said, complete is a good. I think that's a good word for this one.
Yeah. So, and again, for me personally, when I'm looking for a keg beer, I'm not looking for anything too high ABV because I want to be able to have a couple of them and actually, drink the thing within a certain time period because typically I'm the only one drinking them, and I've got 2 taps. So that may tell you a little more about myself than I want you to know from having 2 beers on tap and how quickly I have to drink them to keep them fresh. But nevertheless, I think this is a great one for that purpose. It's just an all around, solid beer. 8.0 for sure for me. It's one I would probably get it on get another keg of it. I like to space them out. Obviously, I won't get another keg, soon. It was in the last rotation that I had. I don't have it currently, but just came off of taps about a month ago. So I'll probably wait a little while before I get it again. But it's definitely one I would get again. I think it's a great beer, and probably so far, the ones I've had from Deschutes, this one's definitely been my favorite. The other ones we've had have been IPAs, so that's not a hard.
But they're known for some of their IPAs.
I'm not saying their IPAs were bad. I mean, I liked them. Just saying, this is more my speed.
Yeah, they have quality beer across the board.
I think we've seen that so far.
Solid brewery. So.
Yep. That is going to be a 7.8 for the Black Butte Porter from Deschutes Brewing Company out of Bend, Oregon. Definitely a beer that you should grab and try if you've had it. If you find it, if you've had it, let us know what you think down in the comments. We'll definitely review those.
Yeah.
I'd love to see those. Yeah, do it. If you've made it this far and have not subscribed, we would definitely appreciate that. We are working towards 500 subscriptions by the end of 2025, and you can help us. And if you have already subscribed, we would appreciate a thumbs up on that like button. If you hate this video,
send it to
give
your
us
friends.
2 thumbs down. Yes, send it to your friends. We've got some links down below from Hopped Up Beer Review merch, some hardware software we use to produce this show. Our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. It's a great place where we chat about beer and life, just other stuff. 3 of us are there. Come chat with us. We may even, sign a few autographs there, right? Digitally. We haven't done that yet. So nobody's asked for that, nor will they. Anyway, I'm getting the end it now signal from Andy there. For Andy and the Attic and Jay, I've been...
Cheers, mates.
We're rambling.
We'll have a good beer. I don't want it to end.